as we get older, things happen to us. And when things happen to us, we grow a little bit. And we've been growing. I've been growing for 54 years. And today I want to talk about something that, the purpose of growing is to evolve. And if you evolve, you can't go backwards. So we're going to talk about that today. How to measure yourself, where you're at in your life, to make sure you don't go back to the old you. Let's talk about it. I don't know what's a good length for a video, but today I'm just going to lay it out there. The purpose of me sharing is to make sure that everything I've learned can be passed down to my children and to those who need some help. Your greatest thing you can do in life is help somebody else. So let's talk about the topic. How do you can measure your strength by how well you avoid going back to who you used to be. The old you, for my friends are out there who've dealt with substance abuse and with alcohol or drugs, you don't want to go back to the old you. You don't want to go back to what took those pleasurable things away from your life. For those who lived the thug life, those who've been incarcerated, there was a part of you that kept you from being the greatest you. And once you left that person, that old you became who you are. And if you haven't gotten there yet, this is what you need to understand about not going back to the old you. See, we are but raw material. We're sponges, and we gather things from our parents, our neighborhoods, our friends. And you grow up in that environment and you do what needs to be done in that environment until you start elevating, right? And once you start elevating, you start noticing you cannot be the old you. Here's where it gets sticky. Sometimes you're going to meet some people that really you feel the needs to meet the old you, whether it's old ways in relationships or old ways how you deal with people. But you must resist. And this is where your strength is going to come from. Your growth is you're being tested. You're being tested by what you wanted to make sure you were going to be. So how do you know if you made it? You only know if a test comes by. And you have to resist as best you can not to be the old you. Now, the old me has made some bad decisions. And I didn't give a care about who it affected or the outcome. And see, that's where we go wrong. See, you're going to start gathering more things in your life that you're going to care about, like your children, your grandchildren, your reputation, your money, your status, whatever it takes that you've grown to, you're going to want to protect it. So you have to be mindful that you will, when you pass that test of not going back to the old you, you're going to feel great. You're going to feel empowered. There's a reason why you're no longer the old you. Because you created a life for the new you, and you need to stay there. Now, we all know we're not perfect, but I just want to say this. People will test you, and they will call for the old you. Now, it's up to you whether you want to trade pieces of the new you to function like the old you. But when you find yourself in that position that the old you is about to come out, that tells you a lot about the people that are around you. And sometimes it's not about the old you coming out. It's about throwing them out your life. So I just wanted to throw that little bit out there. So from time to time, I'm going to make videos. And if you ever been on my Facebook page, I'm putting all my life lessons on my page. I want to remember my life lessons So it makes it easier when I see these little things of the past that are about to repeat themselves. I already told myself what I'm going to do about it. So be powerful, and I'll see you soon.